2 hours of yapping starts now. Do you guys really not like my yap session at the beginning? I love yapping, bro. I like my yap session. It's like a good way to start the day, you know? We all just hang out for a second. We all yap together. It's pretty fun, man. You guys don't enjoy that? I enjoy it. Am I hungry? No. Why are you assuming I'm hungry? It's not nice to assume, chat. All right. 20 from Howie. How dead do you think Call of Duty is? Oh, here we go again, dude. I don't know. I'll say this. If I was on Call of Duty, like still on Warzone right now, and I saw those changes for Overwatch without Marvel, I was like, that'd be like a beacon of light to me. Listen, man, Call of Duty's never gonna die. Let me just say that. It'll never die. It is one, I would argue, a top 3 gaming franchise in gaming history is Call of Duty. It is a pillar in the gaming community. And it won't die. The new one will come out later this year. I'll probably play it too. Just right now, there's a lot of fun stuff that I want to play besides Call of Duty. So, Tim, what are the other 2? The gaming pillars? No, I don't want to do that because people are going to get mad because I'm not putting Halo there. Maybe I would, actually. I mean, what do you think? Call of Duty, Halo, and Grand Theft Auto? Those might be the 3. You know what I want to put there, but a lot of people probably would disagree with me with, is World of Warcraft. That should be a pillar, in my opinion. Now, to be fair, I played countless hours of World of Warcraft, like the original. So, yeah, I mean, Fortnite, right? Fortnite should... Wow, picking a top 3 pillars in the gaming space, that's actually really hard to do, given everything. I mean, couldn't you say Mario from, like, the Super Nintendo? With, like, what was that very first Mario game? Was it just Mario? No. Oh my gosh, what was it, bro? I can't remember. Mario Brothers? I think it was just Mario Brothers, if I remember right. Dude, you know what else I think you could put there? Bro, I am so sad for a lot of the younger generation, man, because you guys will never get to experience this, bro. When Pokemon first came out on a Game Boy, oh my gosh, man. Life-changing. And the thing is, you look at it this day and age, and there are still Pokemon games coming out, but they're so different than that style of like Pokemon, what was it, Red, Blue, and Yellow? Like those Pokemon games on Game Boy were, I don't know. Like I can't even, the hard part is growing up and playing it and seeing it. I can't explain it any way to you. Like if you're a younger generation, I can't, like you had to experience it and be there. I can guarantee you there's a bunch of 30 to 40 and maybe probably even 50-year-olds now. Well, maybe not 50 because you'd be a little older when that came out. But I remember growing up, I had my Game Boy and I was supposed to be asleep and I was underneath my covers. I'm sure almost 80 to 90% of like 30-year-olds did this. I was under my covers with the little flashlight, right? Because the first Game Boy, it didn't have the backlit screen, so you couldn't see it. So you had this little spaghetti light that was like a light attachment that you could see the game still, and you can play it. I guarantee that anyone that played that Game Boy had that exact core memory, which is kind of crazy that almost all of us share a core memory and none of us knew it. But it's like we're underneath the covers because we're supposed to be asleep, you know, get ready for school or whatever. And you're playing the Game Boy and you got that little light and you're just playing that Pokemon game, bro. I could have done it for hours, man. Hours. And then the way you could like connect on the bus, right? How many times on the bus did you battle someone else on the bus? That's another one I would say is a core memory that you're probably thousands of us that were all on different buses and you had this cable cord so you could battle each other with your Pokemon. So sick, man. And just for the record, Pokemon is still a massive franchise to this day. Massive. But the point I'm making is this day and age, seeing that, you'd be like, well, who cares? But growing up and seeing that for the first time was massive. It was so sick, bro. So like you could probably say Pokemon's up there too. I don't know. The hard part is like seeing gaming develop at a young age. I have so many core memories with so many different video games, man. I'll never forget playing Counter-Strike 1.6 at our buddy's house because he had the best computer. His parents had a really nice computer for some, like none of our parents had a nice computer. We all went over to my one friend's house because they had the new big computer, which just to be clear, this day and age, our iPhone's probably 15 times more powerful than. And we'd all sit around the one screen and take turns each game and you'd play Counter-Strike 1.6, one of the greatest games of all time. I don't know, man. There's so much nostalgia in gaming that a lot of the younger generation, like, I don't know. Like, would you say that people have core gaming memories like that anymore? I don't know. Maybe it's just my unk status sticking out. But, I mean, from everything's online, right? Everything's online. Y'all don't know a midnight release. Midnight releases were incredible. You had everyone, like, everyone went to, like, a GameStop or a spot, right, that you could wait in line to buy the new whatever it was. Call of Duty was a big one for me. Halo. I stood in line for, what was it, Halo Reach? I think Halo Reach was the last one, if I remember right, for a midnight release for me. I can't think of any midnight releases I did besides Halo Reach, like, after that. Which I would also say, I think Halo Reach was one of the last really good Halos we got. You can throw that one out there too. But it is kind of crazy just how much gaming has changed over. Yeah, okay. You know, we ended up yapping. Whatever, dude. You guys you can deal with it. But it really is like, Tim's cooking. Dude, I'm telling you, if you're my age, you know what I'm talking about. And if you're a lot younger, you have no idea what I'm talking about. And I'm sorry. I don't know. There'll probably be something that y'all experience growing up that's like kind of life-changing. I mean, we saw the internet get developed. Like, I am that old now. I'm unk status. Like, so many of you were born and the internet was there. I remember the day we got internet at our house. I remember that day. And I went and my mom was like, Tim, we have the internet. And I was like, what? We have the internet? I was like 6 or 7, and I got home, and on my computer, we went online, and it was mind-blowing, bro. And then, but back in the day, y'all know, if you picked up that phone, what happened? Bam, you're offline, which is so funny. Do you guys know that I had to install World of Warcraft with, like, how many, like, what was it? Like, it was like 8 discs? Now you just sit there and everything updates, everything downloads, gigabytes upon gigabytes, dude. I'm sitting there trying to install World of Warcraft when I was 13. I'm like, where is my third disc? I lost the third disc. I was going all around my house and I was like, dude, I can't find my third disc. Oh, good times, man. Wow. It's just technology's changed so much since then, man, you know? And you can even say Age of Empires back in the day, bro. Age of Empires. Do you guys remember playing like the first, second AOE back in the day? Incredible game. Incredible. StarCraft. I didn't really play StarCraft. I was more Age of Empires, but I had buddies that did StarCraft. I mean, I lost almost every game playing Age of Empires. Every single game. But I had so much fun doing it. I won a couple. I played, who was it? The Brits with the longbowmen. I would just like make a bunch of walls and just have my little longbowman. What was the infinite resource cheat? It was when you were playing by yourself offline. Was it aerials or something? Now I'm really testing my memory and how much. There was a way to get infinite resources or something. I can't remember. Motherload was the money, maybe. Was that 50 members? See, this is all from the nostalgia, I think, guys. Thank you, Garrett. Okay, I'll stop talking. I'll stop yapping. The point I'm making is gaming back in the day to gaming today, there's been a ton of change, man. And I am very glad that I got to experience what I did. And I kind of started this rant from the three pillars. I don't know what I would even say they are, candidly. I'll say what I want to put. I would want to put World of Warcraft. I'd want to put. I have to put Call of Duty. I have to. Oh my God. You guys are unbelievable. Hang on. I'm wrapping this up. Hang on. I would say. For me, I think my 3 pillars for gaming back in the day, or even to this day, and the whole point of this was people saying Call of Duty's dead. I think Call of Duty's a pillar for me. I played so many hours of Call of Duty with my friends, bro. World of Warcraft, I sank thousands of hours into World of Warcraft. So I'd have to put World of Warcraft up there. Call of Duty, World of Warcraft. Can I say like Half-Life, Counter-Strike? Is there a bundle I can do? Some sort of like... Can I, or what, like the Half-Life Counter-Strike bundle? I may say Pokemon is my third, bro. So many people are saying Halo as well. I know Halo. I know. That's a tough. Yeah, Halo. I have very core memories with Halo. I can't pick three. I actually think it's impossible to pick three pillars, man. I mean, you could say Fortnite this day and age, by the way. I also want to say Grand Theft Auto. I'll never forget playing Grand Theft Auto for the first time. Bro, Grand Theft Auto, that was a game like I'd never played before. And Grand Theft Auto has transcended so much time that here we are in 2025 itching and begging for GTA 6. Like, really think about that. That's how long that game's been going on for, that I remember playing it when I was younger, and now we are amped about it in 2025 as well, man. I can't pick three. There's too many good games back in the day. There's too many. I'll say this, Call of Duty and World of Warcraft have to be up there for me.